Hi guys, it's Beatrice here. It is officially day 17 of NaNoWriMo, and I don't know what happened with my voice right there. I hit 40k yesterday, and that puts me in a really great place. I'm really happy with that. So in today's video, I'm doing a tag video of how a book is made, which I was tagged for by O'Chalet, which you can watch her video somewhere here. And yeah, here goes. Question number 1. Should you participate in National Novel Writing Month? Yes, you should. It's an amazing experience, and by the end of which you have a novel, and even if you don't get to that 50k, you know that you've attempted to do it, and you have an amazing story idea, and it's just an amazing experience, and it is both hellish and very, very fun to do at the same time. Question number 2. Self-publishing or traditional publishing? Both are equally valid. Both are really good options. Self-publishing, I think you get more control over your novel, and traditional publishing, it helps you to, if you're going for like a traditional publishing company that's really established, I think it helps to get your book out there and to the target market that you want. But in self-publishing, unless you're willing to spend a lot of money in promoting it, it's really hard to do. But both are really good options. A lot of people self-publish nowadays. But I think traditional publishing is better in the sense that it comes with the whole package, and you can really get your book out there. Number 3, write one idea at a time or all the ideas at a time. This depends on the kind of project you're doing. For short stories, more than one idea at a time works for me. I have done that and it works perfectly fine, because sometimes I get writer's block towards one particular story, and it helps me so that I can vent my ideas and my writing into the other story, which I still have some ideas for, and it really depends. But if you're doing a novel, one idea at a time, do not do more than one novel at a time. It is plenty stressful, and it's just, it'll turn out to be a disaster. Question number 4. What genre is easiest to write? No particular genre is easiest to write, unless, well, no, just, I think it depends on each writer. For me, young adult is easiest to write because I've got the most experience with that, and I find fantasy and horror a little more of a daunting experience or task to genre to write in. But yeah, like I said, it depends on each and every author. Question 5. Where do you need to write to get the most work done? Alone, in my room, or in a place where no one will interrupt me, with my headphones on, listening to some music that really gets my inspirational juices running. And the library is the best place for me. I get the most work done there. Question number 6. Where do you find your inspiration? Of literally everywhere, like everywhere. From little things I see on a daily basis, to my friends and family and stories they tell me, to dreams I had. A lot of my story ideas have been spawned from the dreams I've had. I just had this amazing dream a couple days ago, which I'm gonna make into a novel, because it's like this political thriller with adventure and superpowers, and it's just gonna be awesome. But yeah, definitely dreams is one big source of inspiration for me, as well as music. Question 7. What age did you start writing? I was 7 years old, I think. The moment I learned English, because English is my second language, I started writing. So I think 7 or 6 years old. Question 8. What's easiest to write? Short stories, novels, novellas, series, or standalones? For me, novels. I can never confine my story ideas to less than at least 40,000 words. I've never completed a story like that. So novels is my answer. Do you mill your books, or do you take years? I take years. When I'm really serious about the story that I'm writing, I take years. I can never write it super fast and get it done. I usually, I might just write 50,000 words, in a month and a half when it's not nano, and then come back to it later, a year later, and continue it. Because I always get tired of the book, and I get this new idea, and I'm like, oh no, I'm going to put this on pause and get this new idea written. And it takes years. It takes years before I finally get to the end of the book and start editing it. Number 10, how fast can you type? Last time I checked, I could type around 88 words per minute, which I think is pretty good. Number 11. Do you write in the light or in the dark? In the dark. In the dark. I like the dark. In the light, I get distracted and it's too pretty outside, and in the dark. In the dark. That's when my creativity comes flowing at night. Question 12. Handwritten or typed? Typed for stories, cause that's the technology. It's typed, just typed is easier. But handwritten for story like outlines, I handwrite them in a little notebook and I refer to them later. But typed for the novels and the actual body of the story. Question 13. Alone or with someone else writing with you? Alone. Alone is easiest for me. But I do love it when I have company, because I can at least turn to someone when I'm taking writing breaks and talk, and it kind of spurs you on to get more written when I have like a partner with me. So yeah, both are fine, but alone is what I usually prefer. Any writing hacks? No, not really. I just write. Not really. No. Question 15. Are you already published? Yes, I am! I self-published my nano novel from 2011, and it's with CreateSpace Amazon. I'll drop a link in the box below, and you guys can check it out if you want to buy it. It's a YA romance/drama with a lot of friendship and family elements in it, and yeah, it's published. Number 16. When did you first consider becoming an author? I don't think I was actually serious about writing. Like, I always had it as a passion that I would pursue on the side, like a hobby, but I'd never really thought of publishing until like when I was around 12 years old. And I used to keep my stories private and I never shared it, but when I started sharing it with my friends, they were always like, oh my god, this is really good, you should publish, you should become a published author. And the more encouragement I got from people, the more I kind of realized that my self-confidence rose in myself and in my writing, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to get something published in the future. And although I'm already self-published, I really want to become like an official author, which should go to a traditional publishing company soon. So yeah, fingers crossed that happens. Question number 17. How many novels do you have in draft form? A lot. So many ideas. I have a little box of ideas and novels that I've drafted out, like at least 17 that I have yet to get written, so I need to find the time to do that. And yeah, just a lot. Question number 18. Do you have an outline? I make a general outline of the story I'm about to write before I do it, but I leave enough space for anything that I might spontaneously add into the story. Like, I don't make it really detailed, so that I have like enough space if I want to add something different into the story while I'm writing it. Question number 19. What's your favorite note-taking strategy? I just take notes. I don't really know what this question is asking me. I don't really have any strategies. I just take quick little notes of characters. I have like characters, and I make detailed character bios, because I always want my characters to have like a lot of depth in them, and I make sure that they have like interconnected links. I don't really know what this question is asking me, but I just take notes in general before I start writing and during the writing process. Question number 20, and this is the last question. What do you think about writing different genres? I think it's great, and I really appreciate the authors and people who are able to do that rather than sticking to just one genre, because it allows you to like explore different stories and concepts that you can write. And right now I've primarily been writing in young adult kind of a genre and like romance, but I'm going to branch out once Nana finishes into sci-fi and fantasy and adventure. And I think it's great to be able to explore different genres and form different stories that way. It also helps you kind of broaden your imagination. So yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm gonna tag, I don't know who's already been tagged, so I'm gonna look through the people who haven't been tagged and tag those who haven't. And I will put your names down in the description box to make sure to check it out. Yeah, I hope you guys like this video. Video coming up tomorrow about NaNoWriMo and some exciting inspirations and stuff. I might dress up as a character, who knows. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe, comment, and if you haven't been tagged in this video, in the description box below, and you want to do it, consider yourself tagged. Have a great day.